Yes, MiSide is amazing. I cannot express just how much this game is it's actually really good. Like the first time I saw this game, which was like at the very random shorts, I think, or on YouTube, I don't remember. I thought it was like, oh, it's just some like goofy game where there's a Yandere girl or something like that, and I put it on my wish list, and then after that, a week after it released, I completely forgot the game exists, and I decided to download it, and it was probably one of the best game I've ever played this year, and it's not even close. So, what do I think about the game? I think it's already enough. I'll talk about the good stuff. I'll talk about the bad stuff. Yeah, let's get straight into it. First thing I want to talk about is the gameplay, and obviously here, the gameplay is pretty cool and unique. It's not just this first person 3D where you're like just walking around getting chased, finding stuff, puzzles, just walking around. No, this game is more than that. There is obviously the first person stuff. Minor spoilers, I guess, for this video. There will be like the visual novel stuff where you just read the text as you're talking with the with Mita and the rest probably, and then after that you have this 2D game as well. There are a lot of gameplay there that you can digest, and it's pretty cool because not a lot of games do this nowadays. So yeah, and knowing that the developer behind this is not that much, it's pretty pretty cool, I gotta say. All they had to do is just to use their budgets at their maximum and use the amount of time they have without rushing it, and with that they are going to have one of the best game they've ever made probably. Yes, the developer did make previous games on like itch.io. It's like those free games. I haven't tried any of those, but I know they exist. I did research a bit, and it looks like they tried to make something like MiSide as well, like making a very unique and kind of creepy looking game. And yeah, I think this is their first breakthrough to that, and it was completely amazing, I think. Yeah, and then they obviously have the Russian and the Japanese voice actor in as well, and I think that also helps a lot. So yeah, I think they did a really good job to deliver the game in a very full package. Kinda in a full package, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, the gameplay amazing, and especially the characters there. Obviously we have Mita, we have small Mita, we have ugly Mita, we have crazy Mita, we have kind Mita, we have Mila. We best girl, I gotta say. Justice for her, please, developer sons. Please help her, like give her a good ending or something. Just anything like that, please. Okay, I'm getting distracted, but yeah, every single Mita is very interesting in their own ways. Like obviously the crazy Mita, the main antagonist, is a very twisted villain, I should have said, like a very twisted yandere character, and a very nice conclusion to that as well at the end. At the normal true ending, I guess that's how you say it, because I don't know which one is the true ending. I think the normal ending is the true ending, but yeah, I think that is a very good conclusion to the game. Obviously, like I was hoping for a better ending, because yeah, I don't know, it's just very sudden, and I was wanting more. Like as soon as we went outside in the house, I was like expecting, oh okay, the game's gonna continue now, but no, it's already ending, and it was a very cool ending. I was not expecting the whole that ending. I don't want to spoil that much here, because I want to go as minimal as possible. And yeah, I think it's a really good one. Every single character plays the part beautifully. Obviously, I think every Mita have the same voice actor. I don't quite know. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember. But yeah, like for example, the cool Mita, she's very cool, very energetic, cute character there, like a huge contrast to, for example, kind Mita, where she's very well gentle and kind and all that. Well, there's a lot. Like every single Mita, they look the same. They're probably the same, but they have different personalities that make us care in a different way as well. And I think that's a really good job, because like usually with stuff like this, they will be trapped because they're in the same character when they can be so much more, you know. And yeah, I think that's very cool. All right, I'm rambling too much about the characters here. Yep, Mitas are amazing. Obviously, we have the very twisted, glitchy gameplay. Not in a bad way. Like it's an intentional way, I think. Like they make the game look, you know, it looks normal at first, and then things go crazy and wild. You know, I think that's it's a really good choice to make, because like not a lot of games do this. And yeah, like it is really fun to play, and I think most people here actually will have a huge fun in this game as well. Now obviously that's a lot of good stuff there as well, like the horror elements. I think they nailed it at some point. Like the atmosphere is really good. Like in a very long dark hallway, they can manage to make us, you know, feel uncomfortable and all that. And then you have a very huge empty space with full of like moving mannequins if you don't look at them. I think that is really scary for the horror aspects. Like I think they did a good job with the horror stuff there, which I did not expect, because I was expecting like just a very generic horror stuff. But they did pretty well actually. They did scare me a lot of times, and it's not, most of the scares are not because of the jump scare and all that. It's because of the, you know, the atmosphere and how eerie it is, and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, they did a very good job with that, and I really appreciate how they did it. And yeah, again, as I said, not a lot of games do this, and I'm so glad they did it in a very unique way as well. So yeah, like if you want to find horror and cute anime stuff there, you have it in this game. I think it's a really good one. Yeah. Now for the bad stuff, I want to say it's mostly just cherry picking, to be honest. But for the bad stuff, I wish they have more character moments for the for most of the Mitas. For example, the small Mita, she appear, you know, she looks creepy in a way, but yeah, after that she's just there giving us exposition, you know, about like, oh, where are you coming from, where should I leave, you know, stuff like that. But then after that, we walk a few hallways again, that's it, like we left her like that. Like that's the only problem I have, not just with small Mita. We have like the short hair Mita as well. Yeah, sure, like not every Mita should be fleshed as a very nice character, but I know they're just a side character, something like that, you know. But I really wish they did, because for example, the small Mita, she looks eerie, you know, like she looks cute and eerie at the same time. She could be like, I thought she would be one of the like antagonists and all that, but she's not. And I think that's a waste in a way. And I think a huge waste for me is ugly Mita. I think they managed to build up this like, oh yeah, like at the oldest version there is this one called ugly Mita, and yeah, you don't want to meet her and all that. Like there's this build up before that, but as soon as we meet her, like sure, she looks very creepy and she does very weird stuff, but she doesn't do much, you know. At the end of the day, she's like, oh, I'm gonna scare you, I'm gonna follow you, oh, I'm gonna kill you now. And then after that, we leave the room and she's not there again. Like she's not gonna appear until the end of the game, I think, with Mita, and she's not even doing anything. She's just standing there, and that's it, really. Like most of the stuff there, like I think it's a shame they don't use much of the characters, because I think they have a lot of potential, especially ugly Mita. She could be so much more menacing and scary compared to what we have now. Obviously the game is strongly focused on the main character, on Crazy Mita and Kind Mita. Those three are like the main point here, and obviously we have like Cappy, the cool Mita basically, or Mila, which played a huge part for a small time being as well. Like, there are a lot of other characters that has a more fleshed out character compared to the spooky ones basically, which it's a shame in my opinion. Like, we could have so much more interesting scary stuff from them, but we don't really have that much. But then again, that's just my nitpicking, I think. So I think the reason why this game is very, very cool and very popular now and amazing is because I think how unique this game is in every single aspect, from the character, from the gameplay, from the atmosphere, from the like how everything works in the game. I think they did what most developers doesn't do, and it's just by a few people as well, which is very amazing to me, that only a few people can have this crazy creative idea and they can execute it well as well, with just a very few people, as far as I know, from few people as well, and they can execute it into this very cool game. Obviously they need more money to make the peaceful mode, to make more stuff there, but with the budget they have, they delivered amazingly. That's why, like, it's crazy how indie developers like this can create something creative and very nice and very like bug free, very unique game, compared to what we have with like big developers now with very messy management and all that. So it's a very huge breath of fresh air with MiSide, especially for indie games this year. I think they did a really good job to make the game interesting and fun, and obviously probably for now the biggest game to ever talked about right now everywhere. Obviously, like, not the biggest game, but like the majority of games right now is probably from MiSide as well, because the game is doing really well from the reviews, from the sales as well. In the first 2 weeks, I think they make a lot of money already. So with the amount of money they have, they could not just make the things they want to make, for example the peaceful mode stuff. They can actually make, for example, a DLC maybe, or a continuation, like, because this game, if you actually end the game, it is not done. Like, there is something more to be done here, because the game is not done. You'll know when you see the ending, but I expecting that's the true ending. But I hope they continue in a way for a very satisfying climax, because I'm not saying this is not satisfying, but I'm saying like this ending is not done yet. That's what I'm saying. And I hope they make a extension or a DLC, or maybe a new standalone game with a completely different and very with bigger budget they have, with more cool stuff there as well. Bigger game, obviously it doesn't have to be longer or stuff like that. It's just they need to do what they want to do, basically. Just give it time, and you can make another masterpiece like this as well. So I think you guys should play this game. It's very fun. Obviously, if you're not scared of horror stuff like that, there are some stuff that might be a bit scary, but when you think about horror and cute anime stuff at the same time, you won't really feel that scared, I think. But so this is just a very short video about me rambling how I love this game. Obviously there are some parts as well where I think it's a bit for me specifically, but other than that, this game is very nice. I would really give a good reviews for this. So thank you for watching. It's a very short video, I know. I just want to say what I want to say. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.